Thank you.
Now, please listen very carefully. Die Hard is not a Christmas movie.
Hello, everybody, and thank you so much for joining me today. If you're new here, please do ensure that you subscribe. Now, we're still following up on Bruce Willis's condition. This, of course, after Bruce Willis's wife shared a heartbreaking update on what will happen to his $250 million fortune. Now, as Bruce Willis's wife bravely spoke on the legendary actor's declining health, insiders say the family may face an immense responsibility ahead. While fans of Bruce Willis have been given updates on his deteriorating health by his daunting family, for those who haven't had to deal with the devastating reality of dementia, it's quite hard to fathom what life looks like for Bruce behind closed doors. But for the last fortnight, Bruce's wife of 16 years, Emma Heming Willis, bravely opened up about the experience that she and the couple's young daughters, Mabel 13 and Evelyn 11, have been navigating, revealing for the first time that Bruce is now living in a separate home where his carers can provide round-the-clock care. Bruce wouldn't want that for our 4 daughters. He would want them to be in a home that was more tailored to their needs, not his needs, she told Diane Sewa for a live special with US channel ABC, adding that he would have wanted them to enjoy normal things like sleepovers and having their friends over. Now, former model Emma, who is currently 47, also revealed that Bruce, 70 years, who was recently spotted smiling while out of a car wash in Los Angeles, is now unable to speak through language, and how they have been forced to find other ways to communicate with him. It's undoubtedly been a heartbreaking decision for the family and Emma, who has previously described Bruce's 2023 diagnosis of frontotemporal dementia, FTD, a neurodegenerative which attacks the brain cells which control language, behavior, and personality, as like free falling. And now a source tells us that while their family continue to care for Bruce amid his declining health, Emma has been given another huge responsibility, managing her much loved husband's remarkable fortune, which is currently estimated to be around 250 million US dollars. The insider, who says Emma is carrying the weight of the world on her shoulders, tells us that taking care of Bruce isn't just about keeping up his spirits and making sure he can physically get through the day. It also involves looking after the massive fortune he accrued in his decades as an A-list movie star. That's a full-time job unto itself, and it's another thing that Emma didn't anticipate she'd be responsible for when she and Bruce first got involved, because Bruce had a giant business team taking care of that stuff at the time. Now, Emma's life has been so complex because she has become the final decision maker about all this stuff and feels immense responsibility not just to her and Bruce's kids, but to the grown daughters Bruce and Demi share. Demi, 62, and Bruce were married for 13 years ahead of their divorce in 2000 and share daughters Ruma, 37, Scott, 34, and Tallulah, 31. Demi has since said that she is very proud of the way they managed the fallout of their divorce, with the pair remaining such good friends. They've even quarantined together as one large tribe during the pandemic. Now updating fans on Bruce's diagnosis back in 2023, his blended family referred to themselves as the Ladies of Willis Moore. But now the source says that as his legal spouse, Emma is the one being forced to learn how to manage Bruce's affairs while juggling their family life. Yes, Demi has been supportive through this difficult period and she helped with the big decisions, but maintaining Bruce's financial empire is something that Emma has to deal with every single day, and Demi is way too busy with her career renaissance right now to go into the weeds with Emma about this stuff, the insider said. In other words, Demi trusts Emma maybe more than even Emma does. Emma is not going to squander Bruce's wealth, but she is having to learn a lot as she goes, and it's no wonder she seems to be carrying around a huge burden on her back that goes way beyond Bruce's health right now. Now, before Bruce fell ill, he took care of everything having to do with their finances. They have business managers, but there is still a lot that need to be done on their end. After breaking into acting in 1980 with his first movie, The First Deadly Scene, Bruce's rapsy voice, good looks, and unique ability saw him become the ultimate real-life action hero when he landed the role of New York City detective John McClane in 1988, a standout role that would see him go on to make 5 Die Hard films. The role also led to Bruce, who was also starring in iconic comedy series Moonlighting at the time, reportedly earning over $100 million in the first 5 years of his career, making him one of the highest paid actors of all time. Bruce went on to make over 100 films before poignantly filming his last action movie, Assassin, in 2021, there before he was forced to retire following his shock diagnosis. And the source says Emma knows just how fortunate she and Bruce's extended family have been when it comes to finances, but they say the mom of two still worries over growing medical expenses and is determined to use his staggering fortune in the right way. Emma isn't materialistic in the least, but she knows how lucky and blessed they are as a family. Now, earlier this year, a source told us that how proud Dad Bruce had always been, determined to make sure his loved ones would be cared for, saying all the time it's something Bruce is proud of. Now, our insider says the weight of that responsibility lies on Emma's hand. Now, even in his current state of health, he is taking care of his girls, his family. They are still on a legacy that he built. There is money in the bank because of him. It's Emma's role to ensure her daughters with Bruce and his daughters with Demi have everything they need for the years to come. Now, we continue to pray for Bruce Willis and his family to get over this current, state that he's in. And may the good God continue blessing them. Until then, it's a goodbye from me.